In 1991 to achieve all SEC honors, as well as being named a second-team All-American. He participated in postseason bowls such as the Japan Bowl in Tokyo, as well as the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Stacy was drafted in the second round of the NFL draft by the Philadelphia Eagles. He played in Philadelphia for one season, and in 1995 he returned to football to play for the Scottish Claymores in the World Football League, renamed NFL Europe. Stacy lived in Scotland during that time and became close to the Scottish people. He ended up playing in different cities all over Europe, such as Barcelona, London, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, and numerous other cities in the UK. Stacy earned league MVP honors in 1997 while leading the Scottish Claymores to a World Bowl championship. In 2000, he retired from football to join corporate America. He was offered a job by Billy Taylor and Heathwick of Hometown Lenders and ended up at Countrywide Home Loans, Wells Fargo's Home Mortgage, and eventually Coastal Community Bank located in Panama City, Florida. In addition to his corporate banking jobs, Stacy also worked with Bill Glass Prison Ministry, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and spoke to many small churches and congregations. Unfortunately, in November of 2007, Stacy's life changed forever when his family's van was struck by a drunk driver 1 mile from his home. In 2008, Stacy was asked to give his testimony to a small church in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and from there, Stacy started his own ministry. He speaks to a variety of groups, including churches, high schools, corporate groups, military branches, prisons, and many more. Stacy's message is centered upon the resurrection power and redeeming blood of Jesus Christ and aimed towards making an impact on the brokenhearted, the suffering teenager, and he has a passion for men in their role as leaders and mentors in the family. It's with such honor, again, to acknowledge and to praise my childhood friend. I love him so dearly. Let us all welcome Mr. Siran Stacy.
Good morning, Gadsden City School. I am excited to be here this morning with all of you. Do me a favor, look to 2 or 3 people and tell them I'm excited to see you in this auditorium. Tell them I'm excited to see you in this auditorium. Yeah. I want to honor the Principal Jeff, and all the teachers and the faculty here. Could you give them a hand clap of appreciation? And Tina, we grew up in the same place, and it's been years since I've seen her. She's an amazing woman. You're looking, when you heard her speak, she's a miracle. You're listening today to a miracle. I'm going to tell you what, it's a miracle that we made out of the place that we grew up at. We grew up in a place they call the bottom. I mean, I wish I had time to go into all the different obstacles that we had to overcome. Not just poverty, not just abuse, not just rejection, not just loneliness, but a multitude of problems, but yet, by the grace of the Father, this unseen God, we are doing what we're doing now. I want to talk to you this morning. I want to give you a transparent message this morning. I don't want to come here and waste anybody's time. I want you to know I've been praying for you. I don't know you personally, but I believe in an unseen God that knows you intimately. And I'm not going to just talking about God or about my faith. I'm going to give you a motivational message, but I stand here because of my faith. And I want you to know the reason why I'm in Gadsden. I'm going to be at Bellevue Baptist Church tonight, preaching a message of fire from the mountain. if you can be there, I want you to come. If you can bring your fathers and your mothers, your sisters, your brothers, come. It's going to be a mighty move. Lives are going to be forever changed. I was just in a school, a Christian school, and tell you, lives are already being changed. It is because young teenagers are tired of the status quo. They're tired of things business as usual. Somebody in here wants more for their lives. Somebody in here wants to go higher than where they are right now. Somebody in here wants to become that leader instead of a follower. Am I speaking to anybody like that in here this morning? Anybody want to go higher? Anybody? Yes, I see some hands. But you should want to go higher. You should want to go higher. You should want to be greater than what you are now. You should want to be a better student than you are now. Give me your undivided attention. Young man, all the way up in the military uniform. You, yeah, black hair, listen to me. Quit being a distraction. If you don't want to hear the message, you can leave out right now. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. There's something called respect. There's something that's called character that you got to get hold of. You can't be like everybody else. You see what he was doing? He was just doing what everybody else do. Be disrespectful. Talk when authority is speaking. And you know, it's somewhere along the line he's missed it. And some of you, the same way with you, if you don't get hold of what I'm speaking this morning to you, you're going to miss it. Some of your lives hanging out of this one message this morning. There's one word that can change your life, and you got to turn your attention up to high. You just can't be like everybody else. Let me tell you, where Tina and I grew up, we grew up in a little small town. We grew up with dreams. I had a dream. I had a dream that one day that she was leaving, I could go to the University of Alabama and play for the legendary Paul Brown. That was my dream. It came to me at an early age, 8 years old. We were poor. Many times I went to school with holes in my shoes. Many times I went to school that I didn't have what a lot of my friends had, and I was ridiculed or made fun of or bullied. Many times it was embarrassing to go to school and wear some of the clothes that I wear, but yet I still went. My mother and my father, who loved me unconditionally, and they kept making a way for me. Just like Tina's mother, Miss Janelle, made a way for her. We kept going to school, even if we had to go with inadequate clothing. Listen to me, that dream was there. I want to ask you, what type of dream do you have? Do you have a dream? Anybody here have a dream? I mean, a real dream. Can I get our hand raised? I mean, a real dream. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Will you come here? Yeah. You. Come on. Will you come here? Yeah. Come on. You raise your hand. Come on. All right there. All right there. Yeah. You. Come on. Come on. Stand right here. Stay with me. I need two ladies over here. Yes, ma'am. Stand right there. Stay with me. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. This is what I know. There's power. Say it with me. Power. Say it again. Power. There's power in a dream. Listen. Turn your attention up to high. What's your name, sweetie? What's your dream?
To become a physical therapist.
Computer Douglas, 18, certified addiction counselor. My name is Erica, 17, to become a VIA.
My name is Dr. Brown. My dream is I want to sing on Sunday best one day.
My name is Miles Parker, and I want to be a head football coach.
Chris Adam. I did business owner, successful business owner. A successful business owner.
My name is Alex Walker. My name is physical therapist.
My name is Shanti Cole. I want to be a brain surgeon. A brain surgeon.
Thank you all. You have to sit down. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Now, automatically, when you listen to what they're saying, some of you in here, you want to be a physical therapist, or you want to go into the military or armed forces, or you want to go to the University of Alabama. Some of you want to go play football at the University of Alabama, or some of you want to go to Auburn or Georgia or Florida, wherever it may be. Some of you want to be a doctors or lawyers or attorneys or businessmen, like this young man was saying. But what is the one thing that you're going to have to do to accomplish your dream? You're going to have to work, and you're going to have to graduate. You're going to have to graduate. Say that with me, graduate. Say it again, graduate. Now, let me ask you a question. Is there anybody in here who don't want to graduate from high school? If you're in here, stand to your feet. Is there anybody in here who don't want to graduate from high school? That's good. Give yourself a hand. Everybody wants to graduate. Everybody. And let me tell you what. You're going to have to start applying yourself. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm looking at people and you're not going to listen to me. You're going to start applying yourself. You're going to have to start doing it today. You can't wait around. You can't keep playing games. A lot of people in here are playing games. You're playing. You're saying one thing, but you're doing another. A lot of you in here, there's three types of character issues that I always like to talk about. The first one is character. That means my actions and my deeds and my words that are one. And then the second is a lack of character. A lack of character or individual who will do good most of the time, but when no one is watching, they'll start doing other stuff. An individual that have a lack of character, they go around calling women names like a bee, a whore, or a slut, or a tramp. An individual with a lack of character, they really, you know, they sound one way, but they're another way in the dark. Lack of character. Lack of character. An individual that want to do right, but they keep doing wrong. Lack of character, they don't honor their teachers, they don't honor their instructors, they do it most of the time, but they don't do it all the time. Lack of character, they're brilliant students, they're brilliant, they're smart, they're intelligent. they don't apply themselves. Lack of character. How many of you here struggle, to be honest, with a lack of character? They can be honest. Raise your hand high. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. How many of you lack of character? Let me tell you what. A lack of character is essentially doing just enough to get by. And if you keep doing just enough to get by, eventually you're going to get caught. That's what happened in my life. As a teenager, I had a lack of character. I did just enough in school to get by. I just wanted to be a football player. I just wanted to go to Alabama. And so my grades, I didn't apply myself the way I should have with my grades. I did just enough to get by. I'll make some C's, I'll make some D's, I'll make some F's. I mean, I would just do just enough to get by. And eventually, it caught up with me. Eventually, I ended up not being able to go to the University of Alabama because of my ACT school. And I had to go to a junior college. I had to go to Coffeyville, Kansas. I had to leave Geneva. I had to leave the state of Alabama. I had to get on a Greyhound bus, and I had to go 33 hours to an unknown place. And I remember on that bus alone by myself, the tears that would be in my eyes. I remember the last thing I said to my mom. My mom said, "Son, you don't even know where you're going." I said, "Mom, I've got to go." I said, "Because if I stay here, I'm never going to amount to nothing. If I stayed in Geneva, I was just going to do what everybody else was doing." They were working to go work in a textile mill. And no one went to college from Geneva, particularly people of color. And then stay with me. Because something happened when I was 16 years old that forever changed my life. How many 16 years old in here that I'm talking to? Yeah, raise your hand down. You are the one that are dealing with this term, this character thing. 16 years old. My cousin, who was my best friend, he comes up with this idea to break into a jewelry store and rob it. We were poor, didn't have a whole bunch of money. And so he said, I know this jewelry store that we can break into and we can get it. And when he told me, I heard a voice that said, "Don't do it." It was just as clear as you looking and listening to me right now. Don't do it. And I didn't. And so, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I hear this little knock on my window. Some of you know about that knock. It was he goes, I said, "Who is it?" He's like, "Cuz, it's me. Open up the window." Mom and Dad in the next room. I'm sneaking over to the window. "What's up, cuz?" He says, "Man, I got it." I said, "You got what?" He said, "I got it." He had a pillowcase. He opened up the pillowcase. I see the jewelry. I was like, "Dang!" I said, "Oh, you got it." I was like, "Don't think about like break me off some of that jewelry." He's like, "No, cuz you wasn't down with me. You didn't roll with me." And I was like, "Cuz, come on, man. You got all that jewelry, man. Give me some of that." He says, "I tell you what." He said, "I'll give you some of the jewelry if you go sell it." And I heard that voice again say, "Don't do it." But then I heard another voice. How many know about this other voice? The other voice said, "Get the jewelry. You gonna bling bling for your girlfriend. You gonna get some money. You gonna buy you some new Nike, some new Jordan, all this stuff, right?" And so I said, "I'm listening to this voice." You know what I was doing? I was choosing. Say it with me. Choice. Say it again. Choice. The choices that you're making right now are setting a standard for your life. The choices that you make day in and day out. I'm telling you what, you're making a choice. Some of you in here, you're making a choice right now to listen to what I'm saying. So there's the people that's being simulcast in another place, in another auditorium, they're making a choice to listen to me right now. And then some of them are making a choice to ignore me. Some of you are thinking about what you're going to post on Facebook, what you're going to tweet out. Some of you are thinking about, some way of, your mind, is all in some other place. And so I'm telling you right now, bring your mind to here right now this moment. Make that choice to listen. Make that choice to listen and receive whatever you're going to receive. I promise you, somebody's life is never going to be changed. But you got to choose. I can't make you. That's what I'm getting. As I'm speaking, I'm getting this in my spirit. That some of you need to bring your mind right here. You know what I did? I made the wrong choice. And it didn't take long in a little small town, Geneva, Alabama. Miss T will tell you, everybody know everything about you in Geneva. Everybody talk about everybody. So it didn't take long for them to find out that my cousin had got the jury. It did not take long for them to understand and know that I had the jury. So I hear another knock. Yeah, somebody, you know what that knock is too. Yeah, that knock was Mr. Stacy, Geneva County Sheriff. I want to talk to Siran, your son, my dad. Hold on, what's your name? Boy, what are you doing? Ain't done nothing, Dad. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got no jury. Lying. Police ended up finding the jury. It didn't take long for me to be in front of the judge. It didn't take long for the judge to say, my first time ever getting in trouble, the judge said, I'm going to give you 1 year of juvenile delinquency. 1 year. Boom. But then they suspended my sentence for 3 weeks. So for 3 weeks, I had to go to this diversion center. I'll never forget the tears on my mother's face. And watch her baby boy walking out there with handcuffs on his back. I'm getting into a sheriff car. I'm looking at my cousin who's right there with me. And I'm going to, I can't believe it. I get to this facility and they say I'm there for 3 weeks. But for the first 10 or 15 days, they take you through what they call orientation. And what it is that you are orientated. For 23 hours out of the day, you can never come out your cell. The little cell, I'll tell you what, I remember it. I can count the steps. There was no window. There was no TV. You just 1, 2, 3. That's it. And there was a little iron bed, a little nasty toilet right there. For 23 hours out of the day, I couldn't come out. It was just those walls. It was so small, smaller than this circle. And I'm just sitting there walking like this. 23 hours out of the day, like an animal. I couldn't come out. 23 hours. I'm like, in my mind. The only thing I got is my mind because there's no TV, there's nothing there. And I'm just walking. I'm like 16 years old. I'm like, I didn't steal the jury. My cousin stole it. And I started doing what a lot of teenagers do. I started blaming people. I blame my dad. My dad made enough money. I'm being in this place, man. I'm sick of it. I blame my cousin. He stole it. I started blaming the white people. It's the white folks, man. They're always doing it. I'm blaming everybody. But whose fault was it? My fault. It's my fault. Because I did what? I made that choice. And the same way that I made that choice that landed me in juvenile delinquency, man, I'm telling you what, you got to make a choice in your life that don't take you down the wrong path. You got to make the choice. I call it the road not taken. You remember the poet? He says, 2 roads diverge in the yellow woods, and I'm sorry I could not travel them both. And being traveled alone, I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bit beneath the other road. Then I looked at the other as just as fair and having perhaps a better claim because it was grassy and wanted where, yet although the passing there had really warned them about the same. Oh, I shall be telling this with a sigh from ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a yellow woods, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. There's a road that's less traveled by that each and every last one of us, we've got to choose to take. The road less traveled by is the road that leaders go down, not followers. You know what I started doing? I started doing this at 16 years old. I still do it today. I call it preparation meeting opportunity. Meaning I started to prepare for an opportunity. After 3 weeks later, I was going to get out. And then when I got out those 3 weeks, I was never coming back. So you know what I did? I started practicing. I started practicing what I was going to say to my dad. I started practicing what I was going to say to my football coach. I started practicing. In fact, I started in my own mind. I started being a little schizophrenic. I started talking to my coach, and my coach wasn't there. I remember the first words I said to my coach locked up. I said, "Coach, I made a mistake. I want to be back on the football team." And I would pretend like I was my coach. "Siran, you let everybody down. Siran, they can't trust you. Siran," and I said, "Coach, I know I let everybody down, Coach. But Coach, I know I'm better than this." I kept doing it I knew I would practice it for hours. I would practice what I would say to my dad. And so, because I knew when I got out, I was going to suffer discipline. I knew when I got out, I knew what my coach was going to tell me. You know what happened to me when I got out and I went out? My dad disciplined me. I was on probation. I couldn't run away from home. The second thing, I see my coach. I said, "Coach, let me back on the football team." You know what he told me? I was a prophet. He said, "Siran, can't let you back on the team. You let everybody down. Siran, we can't trust you." And you know what I kept doing? I kept going back to him, students. I kept asking, I said, "Coach, I know I made a mistake. Coach, I know I'm better than this. Please give me another chance." You know what? He didn't do it on Monday. He didn't do it on Tuesday. But I kept on knocking on the door. I kept on knocking on the door. "Coach, let me back on this team. I want to be back on this team." And guess what? Eventually, he let me back on. And so that's a word for somebody in here this morning. You got to keep knocking on the door. You got to keep knocking on the door, and sooner or later, that door is going to open. You may not have passed that math test this time, but you keep knocking on the door. You may not have done good, write that literature paper, but you keep knocking on the door. You may not have made the football team this time, but you keep knocking on the door. You may not have been a cheerleader, but you keep knocking on that door. Sooner or later, that door's going to come open. Am I talking to anybody in here that's willing to keep knocking on the door? Look at the person sitting next to you and tell them, you got to keep knocking. You got to keep knocking. You can't give up. You can't quit. You got to keep knocking. Sooner or later, something good is going to happen. He lets me back on the team. I get back on the team. And now I'm back. The third thing that I practiced while I was incarcerated, I never will forget. I practiced what I was going to act. What was life going to be like when I saw my peers? This was the number one. Because you know how nasty and angry we can be, how we can treat each other. I remember walking in that lunchroom that day. I had the tray, and I sat down at the table. They said, "Hide your jury, hide your jury. Jailbird Stacy is here. Jailbird Stacy." And they laughed and they fun me. And I was so hurt. I would walk around just with my head down. "Jailbird, what's up, Jailbird?" But I wasn't a jailbird. I made a mistake. I knew I was better than them, but I couldn't prove it. And so you know what I did? I kept my mouth shut. And I let them call me names, and I realized this, young boys and girls, names don't define who you are. I'm telling you, names don't define who you are. They can call you all the names that they want to, but there's something inside of you that defines who you are. And that's what blows my mind anyway. All you young men in here, you want to sit and call a girl a B or whore or slut? Well, who the heck are you? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You got to watch your mouth. You got to understand your words are so powerful. You know what? I ended up getting a scholarship to go to that Coffeeville, Kansas. I get on that bus 33 hours. The dream is still there. I leave Alabama. They say he'll never make it. He'll never amount to anything. Just like they tell you, just like they told me, so many of you in here have been told you're not going to amount to nothing. You'll be just like your dad. You'll be just like your mama. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're a retard. You can't do it. You can't smoke those words over your life. But I've come to tell you, it is a lie. And I tell you what, you can't do it. I get out there at junior college. I rededicated myself. I rededicated myself academically. I started reading about the arts and sciences. I started writing papers. I became a good student. I ended up graduating a 3.0 grade point average. I left high school at a 1.6. I ended up becoming the #1 running back in the nation in junior college. I broke records. People were saying, who is this guy? They said, my coach at Coffeyville at the time, he said, where do you want to go? I said, I want to go back to Alabama. I'm in Kansas. He said, you can go to Oklahoma, you can go to Nebraska. Tom Osborne like you, Barry Switzer like you. You can go to Penn State. Why would you go back to Alabama? I told him there's something inside of me. At 8 years old, I saw a man have a go-go. I said, I want to go back to the capstone. They called Alabama. Alabama looked and they said, you're the #1 running back in the nation. We want to give you a scholarship. I never forget it. They come out to Coffeyville, Kansas, to sign up for scholarship. They said, it's February the 2nd. They said, you need to be on campus February the 3rd. And I said, Coach, there's no way I can get back to Alabama by February the 3rd because the Greyhound bus is going to take me 2 days. You know, and they say, son, you're not going on the Greyhound bus. You're going back to the school private jet. And I never will forget that day. And man, there I walked out of that, walking from that campus. I had one suitcase 2 years earlier when I came out there. I had the same suitcase when I was leaving. And I walked there and I see at this airport, never been on a plane in my life. I see a jet that said the University of Alabama. And I'm like, wow. I get on the plane, and the pilot said, it's just me and him. He said, son, sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. And I looked, I had leather seats in there, I put those belts on, that plane took off, I was looking, there was snow on the ground, I had a coat and a smile. Man, I was flying, I was on my way. And let me tell you what, you know how long it took to get back to Alabama? It took, not 33 hours, it took 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I see, when I'm coming down, I see the big pine trees. And I say, I'm back home again. And I get on that campus, and I hear the same words that I heard when I was in high school. You'll never do it. You did it in junior college, but you'll never do it in Alabama. But it didn't matter what they said. What mattered is that dream was still inside of me, and I was this close to it. And as Miss Tina was just saying to you on one September day, in Leedenfield, Alabama, this little bottom boy come up out of that tunnel with that number 27 on, and the $80 fans were going crazy. They were having me in a $1 million band, boom, 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 boom. And I'm ready to run out of that tunnel. Everybody pushing each other football there. It's time to put up or shut up. It's time to do it. And I'm ready to run out there. But before I can run out of that field, I see a voice. And I heard that voice. That voice said, remember when you were 8 years old? Remember when you were moving out of the medical center? Remember when they said you were a retard? You were never have to know. Remember you saw that man, and I thought about it. Even this all of that in jail and all of that pop, I thought about it. I was 8 years old when my dream started. On that day I was 20. Do the math. It took 12 years to happen, but it happened. I go out on that field that day, it was going for a touchdown, 100 and whatever yards, and the next day the Birmingham News said the star is born. From obscurity to notoriety, my dream happened. From nowhere to somewhere, my dream happened. And I want to tell some young boy, I want to tell some young girl here this morning, if it could happen to a small town country boy like me, it can happen for you. You just have to make up your mind that you can do it. I'm talking about you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Look at the person sitting next to you and tell them you can do it. Tell them again, I can do it. Tell them, wait a minute. You might not believe this, but I can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You believe that you can do it. You can do it. You can become that physical therapist. You can become that doctor. You can become that brain surgeon. You can become that entrepreneur. You can own your own business. You can go to the University of Alabama. You can go to the University of Auburn. You can do it. You can go be an actor. You can go be an actress. You can do it. You can do it. You can believe it. You can do it. You just gotta believe it. You gotta speak it. There's power when you speak words. I'm talking about there's power. Say it again. I can do it. No, you're not saying it. See, in order for you to activate this thing called faith, you got to speak power that you can do it. And I said again, I can do it. And if you do it, my God, you can do it. There's power in those words. I go on, the University of Alabama, I'm All-American. I leave there forever ingrained in that history. I go home, I'm in the NFL. I never dreamed about being in the National Football League, but I went to play for the Philadelphia Eagles. I lived over in Europe. I've been to places I can't even really describe how beautiful they are. Little small town country boy from the bottom. I've been all over Scotland, seen all these castles, Buckingham Palace in London, Barcelona, Spain, all over the world, Tokyo, Japan, Monterrey, Mexico, all over the world, and I was a retard. They called me a retard. Let me tell you what, you can do it. Ended up working in the bakery business. They told me in high school I was college material, but yet I was down there in Gadsden, Florida, working as a mortgage consultant, doing multi-million-dollar contract. It was amazing. Here was the same reject. Let me tell you what, obscuring the notoriety, and I'm telling you, you come out of it. You just got to believe it. And you got to commit to whatever dream that you have is not, it's just not going to happen. If you really want to be a brain surgeon, you got to commit to it. And you got to line your action to line up to wherever they are going. Oh my God, you just can't be a daydreamer. If you want something, you got to go after it. Are you still with me? I ended up, you know, I always wanted a wife, and I wanted a life different than the way that I had seen things as a young man. I wanted a woman that could love me, and I could be a father to my children, and I could be a husband. I wanted all those things. And I ended up getting it. I ended up meeting a woman that loved me unconditionally. I met a woman that I can't even describe. I had children. I had a life, and then one November night, 8 years ago, something happened that really changed my life. Let me tell you what happened. There was a drunk driver. There was a person who never committed. There was a person who made a choice. Like some of you. You want to drink, you want to get behind the wheels of a car, and you drive. Let me tell you what. You may have gotten away with it. You may not have gotten caught. And what it is, you fall into that second lack of character. If you're going to drink, you're going to get behind the wheels of a car, you're going to risk your life, or you're going to risk someone else's life. That's essentially what this individual did. He was angry, he was bitter, he had AIDS, he was dying, he didn't have long to live. And so, it was myself, my wife, and 5 of my children. With my 18-year-old daughter, my 10-year-old son, my 9-year-old daughter, my 4.5-year-old daughter, and my 2-year-old baby. And out of nowhere, in a 4-lane highway, this truck come out of nowhere. The light turned green, and I went through the light, and I went into a coma. And life ever changed for me. It changed that moment. My wife was 36 years old. She was brilliant. She graduated at the University of Alabama. She played volleyball there. She was my best friend. 14 years together. She was cute. I don't remember the last words I said to her. My 18-year-old daughter, Lucretia Michelle Stacy, my firstborn. I called Lucretia and Michelle with my high school sweetheart before I had got married to Ellen. Lucretia was in Northern Rollins Community College. She was playing girl basketball softball. She was cute. My 10-year-old son, Bronson Alexander Stacy, he made our A's in school. He was respectful. He honored teachers. He honored authority. He honored his father. He was cute. The girl, 1.5 years old, little Shelly, she went to a coma. The medevac hurt, and we took the hospital in Birmingham. It happened right outside Baltimore, Alabama. And the 2-year-old girl, the little baby, she was sick. I'm in another grave. I don't even know what's happened. I'm in a coma. They said the type of coma he's in, he won't remember a thing that happened. You gotta tell him, if you ever come out of it, you gotta tell him. I don't remember. I don't ever remember being in the hospital. I remember this. 10 days later, it was November 29th, and they were taking me along with Shelley to funerals. And I was essentially like a zombie. I had broken ribs, I had a cracked skull, my liver was bleeding, my lung was punctured. I could barely walk. My speech was slurred like they were taking me to funerals. They took me first to Hartford, Alabama. And my 18-year-old daughter and my 9-year-old daughter. And there were 2 caskets when I walked into that church. And I see to my right all of the girls playing this softball team. They're looking at me like, Mr. Stacy, how could this be? And I'm saying to myself, is this real? Is this happening? I'm medicated with drugs, and we have a funeral. And we leave the funeral, we put them in the gravesite, and they said, we got to take you to Geneva now. And I said, why are you taking me to Geneva? They said, that's where Bronson and Ella and little Ellie is. And I'm going to Geneva, in my mind, thinking I'm going to see my family, because I don't understand where they are or what's happening. And they take me to Geneva, and it's not a church, it's a funeral parlor, and I go into the funeral parlor, and inside the funeral parlor is 3 caskets now. The pastor, he said, Siran, they're just shells. I said, what are you talking about, pastor? And I look and I see a little bitty baby casket. And I said, oh, I hit the floor that night. I saw my baby. And they picked me up, they said, you gotta look at this. And I saw Bronson, and I saw Ellen, and I want to say, there was something that come out of me that a well before God, please. And then that night, I was alone in my house, and I begged, and then the next morning was November 30th, and we go to the funeral, and there's 3 caskets there, and we ended up taking them to the gravesite, and we put them in the ground. And I started the next day with what I call the lonely walk. I started this single day. And I'm going to get into a little bit more of this tonight, but let me give you this. Let me tell you what, I got to a place that I want to not live. I really wanted to die. Suicide, despair, call it whatever. I hunger myself, wouldn't eat, purposely would not eat a day. Kept on and on and on and on. They said, we want to make you go to the hospital. We're going to put this in you and start tube feeding you. It kept going on and on and on. And I can just tell you this. I got to a place where I opened up my own mouth. I got to a place where I started to believe that my life was not going to end the way it is. I started speaking words of life. I literally started speaking, I'm going to live and not die. I heard all the voices about the mistakes that I made. And I had made some mistakes as a husband and as a father. Guilt. I'm talking about low self-esteem. You name it, I endured it. But I kept on believing that there's something left for me. I kept on believing that I could come back even as a single dad, as a single father. I'm trying to raise up a young girl who for about 2 years couldn't sleep at night, shook in the bed and asked daddy when mama come home. First mama, daddy. 2 people just heartbroken. But I'm still stuck, I'm still trying. And there's something happens inside of me. Something is revealed. In the act of faith, I started speaking. I said, it's not over. It's not over. It got stronger. The more I said it, the stronger I became. I isolated myself and I started reading this word. I started reading the word and it started coming alive to me. And all of a sudden, something developed inside of me that wasn't there before that tragedy. I'm talking about passion. I have a gift, but it wasn't at this level. I have passion for people that I've never had before. I need a passion for young people, teenagers, because I know what it's like to be a teenager and be rejected and be ostracized and be back. I know what it's like to come up in dysfunction. I know what it's like to be lonely. I'm talking about lonely. I know something rose up out of me. And I started going into prisons. I just started going to places. And it got stronger. It got stronger. It became a ministry now. I'm ministering, doing what I'm doing this morning. You know, I'm here this morning because I want to stir something inside of you that hasn't been stirred up before. I'm here this morning to bring out that greatness inside of you, but I know it's there, but it's dormant. It's dormant because you have a lack of character. It's dormant because you are a follower instead of being the leader that you are. It is dormant because you don't believe, you really don't believe it. But I come here today to tell you, believe. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how low you go, don't you dare commit suicide. Don't you dare give up on your life. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare say, I'll never have it. You will have it. You can have it. And you can do it. You got to start believing today. Today is your day when you start believing. Today is your day when you start committing to greatness. Today is your day that you stand up and say, I'm ready. I'm ready to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm ready to take my shot today. Somebody shout, today is my day. Today is my day. I've been waiting for this. Today is my day where I stand up and I take my shot. I start doing what inside me that I know I can do. Today is my day when I say no matter how bad it is, if that man can come back and lose his life and for his children, I can get up and come back too. You can come back too. You just have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe that you can overcome it. You have to believe that the rest of your life is going to be the very best of your life. Do you believe that? Do you believe it? If you believe it, put your hands together and give a big shout. I believe it. Believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I started believing. Let me tell you what, tonight, I promise you, be there tonight at Bellevue Baptist Church, you get there. You get there tonight because there's going to be a mighty move. There's going to be miracles tonight. I'm going to have more time. I've been praying about this, fasting about this. It's going to be amazing. If you can be there, you get there. You bring somebody there with you. But right now is your moment. Right now is your time. Some of you in here that are struggling with low character, calling women these boys and stuff, and just doing things that you know is wrong. You know it's wrong. But you heard this word, and you may not understand it completely, but there's something inside of you that's stirring you up, that's saying, I can do better. Something stirring you up and saying, I want that. I want what he got. Something inside of you that's saying, I'm going to live and not die. Some of you think about suicide. Think about cutting yourself. Thinking about overdose. Let me tell you what. Or something is stirred up inside of you this morning. And you want to make a commitment to change. I quoted Robert Frost. The road is traveled by. Man, we all make mistakes. But let me tell you what, you don't have to keep making. I want to make this declaration before I leave. To the young boy or the young girl in you, you know that you're dealing, you have said filthy words, you've done filthy actions. You say, Mr. Stacy, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to honor my teachers. I want to respect them. I want to appreciate my friends the way that I want to be appreciated. I don't want to be this person that I've been anymore. Do I have anybody like that in you? In fact, stand to your feet. Everybody stand to your feet. Stand up properly. Stand up. Stand up properly. Stand up properly. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is your day. This is your moment. This is your choice. You want to commit. You want to leave that old person behind. You want to start brand new. I want you to come out of readiness and come. This is, let me tell you what. Don't come unless you're serious. Don't come unless you made up your mind. The person I am is dying today. I'm going for something more. Don't come unless you say, I said those words to me. I said those words to me. And I won't change. I want you to stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Just keep. I want you to line up. I want you to line up near you. Something powerful about that. Something powerful. Here you go. Here you come. You can turn and look at it now. Here you come. Turn and look at it. Here you come. Oh yeah. Not playing around with it. Not playing around with it. Only the people that are serious for change. Only the people that are serious about going to the next level. This is your day. This is your moment. In the other auditorium, you are serious about making that change. This is a live thing. You come down wherever you are, you come down in the middle, you get together. Even in other places, I don't care, you get more this word. Some of you parents are listening to this. You go all the way because today there's something powerful about to happen. Let me tell you, your lives are never going to be the same after today. Never. Never. Will they be the same after what you were? There's a commitment. There's a commitment that's going on. There's a commitment. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Come in. Be close as you can. Be close as you can. Be close as you can. There's no condemnation. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you what. Yesterday is dying out today. Some of you been carrying stuff for 5 and 10 years. Some of you gone through physical abuse, sexual abuse, and nobody knows about it. Some of you have been rejected so bad that you just want just want somebody to hug you. You want somebody to love you. Let me tell you what, you're looking at somebody that loves you. I love every last one of you. Every last one of you. I admire you. I admire you because you're not giving up. It's not over. If you are still taking your shot, I admire you. And so if you don't have anybody to say, I love you, you're looking at someone, I love you, young man, I love you, young ladies. There's a purpose for your life. You can practice it. And start with these words. We're going to make a declaration. A declaration is only a spoken word. You're going to speak something and it's going to happen. We're going to speak about leaving yesterday behind you. No more yesterday. I don't care how bad you look at a one-time juvenile delinquent, but I'm not a juvenile delinquent. I'm a man of character and a man of integrity. My words, my actions, they don't line up. I don't mistreat people. I love people. If I can help you, I will help you. My website, you go to it, I'm on Facebook, I'm telling you, if I can help you, I will help you. We can make this declaration, and I'm telling you something powerful is going to happen in your life. Before I do it, what I'm getting is there any more? Before I go, before we go, is there any more? It's an opportunity for you to commit. I don't care what it is. Is there any more? Any more? When you come. Before I do it, that's what I'm getting. Any more? I don't care what it is. I'm talking about rape, sexual abuse. It's like being race. Already. I don't care what it is. It's like to go. Every day. It's like go. No more. I'm telling you, I'll be a man of faith. It's about to go. Anybody, I'm going to give out a few minutes. I want you to really close to the kid. I want you to grab somebody's hand. I want you to grab somebody's hand. I want you to grab somebody's power and touch it. It's power. You're about to raise some power. Come on. When I tell you to open your mouth, you say these words along with me. I don't even know what's about to come out of my mouth, but I know it's something powerful. Thank you for coming, brother. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'm about to do this. You're about to receive it. And after you receive this, I want you to give a great big shout like you never shouted before in your life. And the louder you shout, the more that's going to come upon you. My Lord, let me tell you what, if you get an opportunity to be every night, you come. We're going to make a powerful declaration today. Let me tell you what, students that are average, you're about to roll up to a higher level. Your teachers about to see something different in you that they never saw. Your parents, your guardians, something different. Your life is going to change today. Let me tell you what, it's going to change. It's the power of your words. I want you to say these words with me. Open your mouth. Say today. Say it again. Today. Today. I take authority. I take command over my life. Right now. Right now. Today. I will commit to being a great student. Today. I commit to being the leader that I am. Today, I lead brand new me. Brand new me. Do me a favor, of 2 or 3 people next to you, on your way back to the seat, and tell them a brand new me. Tell them a brand new me. A brand new me. A brand new me. That's it right there. That's it. A brand new me. A brand new me. Yes, there's a brand new young man. There's a brand new young girl. There's a brand new. Yes, a brand new you. Yes. Yes. You want to clap from up there? You want to clap? Give me a hand. Come on, give me a hand. Come on, give me a hand. Come on, clap loud. Come on, give a shout of victory. Give a shout of victory in this house. Gadsden City School will never be the same after today. It's powerful. It's powerful. It's powerful. You can all sit down. Just sit down. Powerful. It's powerful. It's powerful. What's just happened? Lives will forever change. Lives will forever change. I'm telling you again, you can make it there tonight. You get there. You bring your parents, you bring your friends, you come there tonight. Tonight's going to be miracles. It's going to be what you just saw right then was a miracle. You don't have any idea what some of these young boys and young girls were carrying. The edge being lifted. The people that were down here, do you feel freed up right now? Yeah, you free up. Free up. You're free. You're free up. You know, Pastor Roger, we're going to at 6 o'clock, we're going to have a fellowship at the fellowship hall. We're going to give some pieces out to the people that are coming. And we're trying to get a count of individuals that are going to be there tonight. We're going to feed you. We're going to feed you physically, and then we're going to feed you with the word. It's going to be a powerful night. It's going to be miracles tonight. But if you think that you can be there, I want to get a hand count because I want to know how many pieces that we need to get together. Raise your hand if you think you can be there tonight. In fact, just stand up. Let me get a count. You just stand up. You're going to be there tonight at Gadsden Baptist Church. We're going to give you some free people. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just say 19, okay, 11, okay, we have about 20 more people. Yes, I got you, thank you. Let me take a look. You come tonight. You come and you receive tonight. Just what you saw and witnessed here is going to be even higher tonight. And so I want to thank my good friend, your teacher, Miss Tina, for the woman that she is. I'm talking about you. They said she would never make it. They said she would never amount to nothing. They said she wasn't pretty enough. They said she didn't have it all together. But you're looking at a woman that is a leader. You're looking at a woman of integrity and character. You're looking at a woman that is doing it. And every young girl in here, you need to look at her and get behind her. So Gadsden City School, I want you to do this for me. I want you to shop your teachers. I want you to shop your teachers and how you act and how you talk. I want you to shop your teachers and how even when you dismount, when you leave out of here or dismiss out of this auditorium, I want you to shop your teachers. I want you to be orderly. I want you to be orderly, and I want you to continue to encourage each other. The one thing that you can do, you can help one another. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Can you do that for me? Can you do it? Because ultimately, you're doing it for yourself. Man, I thank you again, Principal Chad. I thank you, Tina, all you teachers. Give all of them a hand again. God bless you all. I hope I see you tonight. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Thank you.
you, Mr. Siran Stacy, for being here. I would also like to introduce a couple of people before we go. Mr. Graham, would you come out here